I can honestly swear that Rockstar is putting these vehicles on the podium in a Diamond Casino just for me to make a meme of it on how the actual beep has it gone through the front door to fit here. Hello everyone, this is King Vector 11 with very special news and weekly update content, everything you need to know about this week and all news that has happened in the previous week for GTA Online. If you enjoy videos like these and wish to stay tuned and see more, do leave a like, subscribe, and yeah, let's get into it. And let's hope you actually do, otherwise whatever you may wish for next week will not come true. So let's get straight into the drip feed and the special behind the scenes content that I have yet to get into, because this is the best feeling I've ever gotten in my entire life, that makes me feel that's literally been burning through my chest, that took a satisfying gulp of water, that just feels so good in me just to I'm smacking my mic, I'm sorry, let me just get into it. So starting off with the first bit of all this stuff, we have weekly update bonuses, which means triple rewards on free mode events, double rewards on select things, 25% speed boost on sourcing special cargo. This is general info as I'll get through very quickly for you guys, and I'll get into details later in this video. So let's go through the fact that we also have select discounts this week. We also have select vehicle showcases, including the Podium, Prize Right, Test Track, Luxury Showcase, and Simeon Showroom vehicles. We also have select premium race and time trials available. We also, again, have select discounts, as we've seen, including a free flare gun. And we don't have a new vehicle. And 25% speed boost on sourcing vehicle, and it only takes 36 minutes to deliver now. We also have something special to go through, which is a workaround for GTA Online remote crash on PC, in which someone has posted a link that Tez2 has retweeted on Twitter. I don't have a Twitter account, but I'm able to see their content regardless. This is the information that I use to bring to you guys. That is probably like the most reliable source, just right underneath Rockstar Newswire, which comes directly from Rockstar. And this person has also stated that they have made this program, developed it themselves, and it is not a mod menu. In fact, they've said that this is a specific firewall that protects your PC from something that is very, very unique, in which I am bringing up to you right now the new remote crashing kick exploits, which honestly ashames me for the fact that it has just been noticed now. I've been speaking about it for the past 2 months, that I'm in a random invite only session just to get randomly crashed out of the wild. And every time I mention it, everyone's going like, oh dude, it's because you have a potato PC, you're so bad, you're this, you're that, you're trash, you should quit, uninstall GTA. No, Michigan is in Florida, dumbass type of thing. No, like seriously, for real. And it was also retweeted, just like replied to by himself, where this person has just said that Rockstar is well aware, again, on December 30th. Now, I underlined the 2 dates on these tweets, because in the following message, this is, by the way, a personal Rockstar support forum page, or let's say help support, that I'm speaking directly to tier 3 support, in which after revealing the information of the fact that my game keeps constantly getting crashed, I'm speaking about the modding situation, by the way, hoping that I can give them at least enough info so they can deal with the modding situation based on the info that they have acquired from an actual player in the game. So going through that, I have given them information. They believe that because my game has files modified, they didn't necessarily accuse me of modding my game. They just said my files were modified and gave me certain steps to reconfigure GTA Online, or GTA 5. And this was done on December 29th, but then later on, I replied to this tier 3 support, and I've given more information, and I even rose concern in me on why the heck were my GTA 5 for GTA Online files modified without my knowledge of knowing what has happened. And with this being brought up on December 29th, and after giving them a little more information on December 30th, I find it quite disturbing that in the morning hours the following day, literally within 12 hours probably, because I made my reply at nighttime, that's the only time I ever go on my PC for the past few weeks, it's quite disturbing and honestly, at the same time, quite relieving. And that was the satisfying feeling in me that I'm like, oh my gosh, Rockstar might actually be knowing something, because I'm speaking to Tier 3 about this, and this is ridiculous. They might actually be doing something because of all the information I've said. Of course, if you want to read that, go ahead, but that's besides the point. Rockstar may actually be doing something. So guys, whoever was telling me that Michigan is in Florida, in simple terms, or in general terms, to be more specific for those who understand what I mean, by saying, oh, it's because you have a potato PC that your game's constantly crashing and you got, you know, the blue screen of death because of modders can't crash your PC. Oh yeah? Well, guess what? So far, one theory has been proven true, that they can crash you out of the blue even without being in your session. So it makes me wonder. Typical GTA Online players, they just play the game just because they have nothing else better to do with life. They don't even use their brains. I feel bad. I'm sorry. Why do we have a fan base of people who just don't use their brains anymore? Why does this society... Anyways, let's go back into the more serious notes before I take too long in this video. Fooligan job rewards exist as well. We also have a festive surprises final days for this week. We also have triple rewards that have been mentioned before. I haven't really shown this earlier on in my other videos, but I guess I might as well. The premium test ride for a new gen console players is the Aponte Arbiter GT, which looks pretty cool when it's on PC. Double rewards on security contracts, double rewards on easy races, 50% faster staff sourcing. For some reason it was mentioned to be 25%. I don't know why Rockstar Newswire says it's 50, but if it's from Rockstar Newswire, let's go with the 50%. The podium vehicle that we have, the Lucky Wheel, is the Heavy Insurgent. We also have GTA Plus rewards. We also have certain discounts. First few, we have the few select and Prime Gaming benefits. Now let's get into the specific details of the new week content, because I've gone through the biggest point on this video that I so want to emphasize again, that I may actually, with the help of me, be changing GTA Online's future in the next few months. Probably. I can definitely give a few months, because it's definitely not going to happen in the next few days. Wow, the feeling feels so good in me. Let's get into the specific content. Alright, specific content of the game. We do not have a new vehicle, as we've seen earlier in this video, so this is the last vehicle that has been released in GTA Online that I actually purchased right away as soon as it came out, just like used as a time trial, just so that someone can be like, oh yeah, you beat my time by 2 seconds in my time trial? Let me take as many attempts as I could just to beat your time by only 0.5 seconds. Yeah, he's a cool guy. If you guys want to check his channel out, his name's Record Wolf. If you want me to throw his link in the description, or if he can see this video and comment on it, sure, go ahead. He's pretty chill. He has 1,000 subs. He's bigger than me. That's all I'm jealous about. Anyways, that's besides the point. Anyways, moving on. Podium vehicle is the Insurgent. This is not the weaponized Insurgent. If you're looking into buying this vehicle to put a turreted mounted gun on it, I don't suggest you get this vehicle for that reason, because you will be disappointed. This is not a weaponized vehicle. It's armored, more for convoy transport, but it's not weaponized. The Fister Growler is the prize ride for this week, in which you have to place top 1 for 4 days in a row in Street Race Series. Test track vehicles include someone who is scared enough to have accidentally put armor on their Karuma and decide to drive into the LS Carmate. What an amazing vehicle that I almost have exactly the same specifications on that vehicle, just not the same spoiler or rims or headlight cover or probably even the hood or even front bumper. Anyways, that's besides what. Nothing. Size cars. We also have this vehicle, which is supposed to be armored, but I guess the other guy decided to steal the armor from this vehicle. But even then, this vehicle is already pretty beefed as it is. Although it isn't weaponized yet, it is one of the Imani vehicles, I believe. It just looks like it. It just comes to mind right away. I'm having second guesses, but that's besides the point. And finally, a Euros. Moving on to the rewards, we have F. Clayton and Partner. All the security contracts are double rewards for this week, coming to money rewards. We also have Izzy Classic Races being double rewards, as well as double rewards on all first dose missions to join up and become one with the troop. And finally, you can get triple rewards on free mode events and challenges. Great. And finally, last but not least, I feel like this is honorably enough to be mentioned as a reward. 50% faster staff sourcing for special cargo in your CEO special cargo office warehouses. Interesting. Moving on to the Simeon vehicles, we have a heavy Night Shark, which I have purchased for demonstration purposes only, that I may make a video on hopefully soon, because it's bugging me in my head for the past couple of months to do it, and yet I still haven't done it. But I bought this vehicle for this reason, for experimental purposes, and which one is more tankier, this or the Insurgent pickup. Not the Insurgent that's on the podium, the Insurgent pickup, the one that is weaponized. Even if it's a personal, it doesn't matter. It's still besides the point. Why is Simeon selling weaponized vehicles? I'm questioning that. It's not even weaponized. It's mostly military-based vehicles that he's showcasing. Did he steal this from the military because Happy New Year? I mean, or was he just... Simeon, man. Franklin can only do so much. My goodness. Oh, finally, a Greenwood. Great. We also have this vehicle in Simeon's showcase. Oh, hey. An FBI SUV that's given the American flag because, haha, you're not armored. Georgia isn't Florida. Anyways, moving on. We also have the Obey Omnis EGT. Nice, a sports car of all things military. We also have the Enos Deity in the Luxury Autos showcase. We have the Enos Deity, and we also have the Enos Jubilee. Two Enos vehicles? Interesting. Enos Jubilee and Enos Deity. Discounts for this week. Oh dear. Yeah, I'm emphasizing the all on this, because literally all properties on the Dynasty website are on discount. And of course, Rockstar is probably at some point during this week, I have a feeling Rockstar at some point during this week for one day is going, or maybe at the end of this week, just on Wednesday night when everyone's asleep, that they're going to put the 50 vehicle apartment on this website up for grabs on discount, and whoever missed this discount can complain to Rockstar and be like, hey, you said it was a release, but I never saw it, and I was playing all day for 18 hours without sleeping, and I skipped over my schoolwork, and I even... skipped school that day just because I want to buy this apartment. Rockstar's gonna be like, well, sucks to be you missed out. Anyways, that apartment does not exist. However, everything's on discount on this website. Oh my goodness. We also have the Enos Deity that's on discount. We also have the Night Shark that's on discount for quite a cheap price. I actually got it while it was underneath $1 million. The Hydra that still feels like it's more expensive than when it initially released. When GTA Online released and this vehicle was purchasable. Back in the day, this thing was worth $2 million. And I bought it for $2 million. Now it's worth more, even with discount. It's ridiculous. It's not worth it as much as it used to back in the day. But if you still want to get a Hydra, it's slightly slower, but it has a hover mode. So I actually recommend getting the Hydra over the Laser if you're looking forward for going from place to place safely without the risk of crashing, or unless you're not really an experienced pilot, then I still recommend it anyways, because good practice. Anyways, moving on to the Buffalo Bravado STX, I believe it's called, part of the contract, that is available in 2 different locations, in Simeon and the Ellis Car Meet place. Why is it in 2 different places? I don't know. Thanks, Rockstar. Regardless, Mammoth Patriot Mil-Spec is also a vehicle on discount. And finally, last but not least, time trials in LSIA with snow. We also have the Vespucci Beach RC time trial, which is going to be with snow, and it's off-road. Thanks, Rockstar, for giving another off-road that I'm going to have to take 50 attempts on because the vehicle can't handle jack. Anyways, and also the House Special Works time trial, which I don't have access to because that's on the new gen consoles. PS5, or Xbox Series X and S, the Del Perro Beach time trial. And that is all the information that I have for you guys. That was not that much, but to me it felt quite a bit, especially with the anti-cheat and the fact that I brought it to Rockstar's attention and I could possibly change the history of GTA Online because of these new stupid mods coming out every few months that Rockstar has been blind to, only for me to bring it up to them, to tier 3 support, for them to actually have direct contact with the developers and go like, oh hey shit, our game is screwed up, please fix it, like ASAP, because he's losing interest from the game because of that. Oh no, we gotta fix something. It feels good. It feels good. And modders can complain and dislike, but in the end, they're the ones who are gonna suffer the most, because that's all they've been doing in GTA Online, just modding and crashing people's games and thinking that it's funny to see people cry according to their ego, even though no one really cares. They just reopen the game. I could be changing the history of GTA Online just because I speak the tier 3 support and they're actually doing something about it. Sooner than I thought, actually. But that's besides the point. Thank you guys so much for watching. Here is all the discounts again, I guess, if you guys are interested. The free flare gun, yay. That's all the information that we have. If you did enjoy this video and wish to see more like this, do leave a like, subscribe, stay tuned for more, and I will see you all on the next video. Good luck, have fun, leave a like, subscribe if you wish to save GTA Online, unless you are really just not that caring for people's life and you just don't care about yours. I don't judge, but that's besides the point. That would be sad though. But regardless, thank you for watching. I'll see you all in the next one. Peace out.